There's an irony to that song that maybe 3 people in this room know about. Anyway, so I'm getting older. I, in fact, recently turned 50, which is kind of sad because it's kind of an age where when you say something like, I'm going to die alone, you realize that it's much less self-pity and a lot more acceptance of mathematics probability. No, but seriously, I'm not too bad about it overall, except lately, Facebook has been fucking with me about it. Like, I'll give you an example. I was flipping through my Facebook recently, and I came across a cheerleader that I had the hugest crush on in high school, and she's a grandmother. Oh, it gets worse. On my 50th birthday, the morning of my 50th birthday, I open up good old Facebook again, and the very first thing on my timeline is a dating ad. And it's not like Zeus or like all the Bumble or whatever the other shit she was talking about. It was Our Time 50-plus dating. And I was pissed at first, but then I realized, this may be the last time I can join a dating site and be the hot young guy. All right, I talk about me a little bit. I think I'm going to talk about the girl in the shirt. Despite loyalty, cool band. The girl in the shirt is a friend of mine named Harley. And if I were to describe Harley to you, she basically looks like what would happen if Mattel decided they wanted to make goth Barbie. I mean, seriously, my girl is so goth. She was on a show recently with some other girls, and the bartender asked each girl to pick a drink name that defined their personality. And, the other girls, they chose stuff like, Sex Bomb or Princess Potion. My friend Harley chose Bloodbath. Yeah. So she's a really special little snowflake. As you can probably guess from the first 2 jokes, I am single. And, I'm not one of those single guys that always runs around complaining about that every girl likes to date douchebags. I mean, obviously it's true, but, I don't blame women for that. I blame society. Because you've been taught from a very young age that the best guy to pursue is the hardest guy to get. And more than anything, I blame the Disney princesses. I know, right? It's like, seriously, if you watch those movies, the first 5 are essentially the same movie. Feisty young princess living with her single father, because apparently mommies don't exist in the Disney princess cinematic universe, falls in love with the absolute worst person possible because they want to get back at daddy. Like, I'll give you an example, Little Mermaid. Ariel in The Little Mermaid literally sells her soul to the devil to hook up with some hot guy she saw at the beach. Pocahontas falls in love with the leader of an army who came to her land for the express purpose of cultural genocide. And I'm sorry. Delayed laugh, it takes a second. But I'm sorry, jumping off a really high waterfall with a cool Vanessa Williams song in the background does not make up for how fucked up that story is. And then there's Belle. You can't cheer Belle, but you should. Every girl does because they love Belle. She's smart, she's feisty, she reads books and shit. She also throws away her perfectly serviceable, albeit slightly pompous fiancé to fall in love with her kidnapper, who treats her like shit for half of the movie and then uses his magical silverware to seduce her. And these are role models. All right, I'm probably getting close to light, so I'm going to close with this. Am I the only person that has one of those friends on Facebook or Twitter that has to put like 20 hashtags after every single thing they post? They'll put a picture of their breakfast and it'll be like, hashtag eggs, hashtag bacon, hashtag pepper shaker, until they've literally hashtagged every item in the picture. Then they go to the multi-word hashtags, stuff like hashtag Denny's Grand Slam breakfast, hashtag she woke up like this, hashtag nom, nom, nom. Seriously, does anyone even know what the fuck nom, nom, nom means? And then she's got to throw in some random shit that has nothing to do with her hashtag Denny's Grand Slam breakfast. Stuff like hashtag world peace, hashtag despite loyalty, Hashtag anti-disestablishmentarianism. That's right, I just dropped the longest word in the English language as a punchline, and now I'm going to spell it out for you. Oh, you're going to be impressed. ANTIDISESTABLISHMENTARIANISM. Y'all should cheer for that. There's 27 fucking letters in that word, people. Hashtag 5th grade spelling bee champion. Hashtag no friends in the 5th grade. I'm David Tillinger. Thank you for listening.